Alright, here we have our 1996 F-250 Power Stroke. Turbo diesel with only 113,000 original miles, which is really hard to find for the diesels. In beautiful, all original condition. Factory Oxford white finish. It's starting to be a little sunset, as you can see, so it'll reflect a little, like, kind of like an off-whitish yellow on this side, just because the sun's coming down a little bit. But it is that bright white, classic Ford white that you used to see in. It's always been a Northwest Washington truck, so this completely rust-free, clear title, no accidents, and I mean it's just in really nice condition. So we'll get in here. This is all original paint. Never had any bodywork or paint done to it. Even if you go along here, there's no rock chips or anything. It's just, this truck is in beautiful shape. Runs and drives awesome. We'll do a separate video of that. You do got a little chip right there, but amazingly there's no stone chips along here. I mean, usually you might have one or two, but usually you get just a ton of them. And it's kind of little things on this truck. I mean, this truck has got a couple options, AC, stuff like that. But for the most part, it's what you call your XL base model. And usually this plastic is completely just faded out because it wasn't the best product in the world. So you see how it's still that nice, actually semi-gloss, dark gray finish. Shows you what kind of condition this is in. All the chrome is a nice deep reflective shape. That doesn't have that hazy look. It's just got a nice reflection to it. All the molding's nice and black. All your headlights are nice and clear. Corner lights are nice and clear. Tail lights and front lights are nice and full of color, not sun dyed out. There is a little mark on the hood right there. It's really hard to see. I'll see if I can zoom in. There you can see it right there. It's basically like a dent outward, like a little ding outwards. Like maybe they closed the hood on something, who knows. Has all its original glass, which is amazing to see, you know, after 18 years. It's got the fogging on the side, which is cool. It's got a little chip there, but these can be fixed, and I didn't want to replace the window and ruin the originality of it. Really nice cowl, no damage there, just really nice body lines. And you got a couple little chips here and there. It's got the chrome wheel well trim. Got your F-250 XL with the Power Stroke. You do have some little stone chips along the rockers here, and that's gonna be on both sides. You know, a little bit of wear on the rocker there, but a lot of the stuff you see real close to the black stuff, it's something that got run over. So it actually, with like a good detail, you can see it will come right off. You know, it's like maybe some road tar or something. So a lot of these aren't chips. You got a little chipping there. You get your typical door edge chipping along the driver's edge. There's none really on the passenger side. Got a little mark there. I think you had a camper on it at one time because you got your anchors. These haven't caused any damage, so you can simply just unbolt them and you're good to go. Got a little chip there, small one. Weird little mark there. Not sure what that would be from. Mirrors are all in nice shape. These extend out, but you can just get rid of them and mount them in the factory spot if you don't want that piece. Nice black molding. All original glass. It's not no stress cracks or anything. It's got a Line-X spray liner. It looks really nice. It does have some chipping towards the back, but if you have a Line-X near you, it's got a forever warranty, so they'll fix it. It's got the rear slider, but you can see all the moldings is just got some dried wax on it. We did a coat of Meguiar's on it, but it's nice and soft, not cracked out. You got a series of chips through here. It looks like probably something was tied there and it got loose and banged around for a little bit. Didn't ding it or dent it up, just scratched it up a little bit there. Take you along there. No real door dings on this truck either, which is amazing to see because it didn't have any side protective molding. A couple little groups of small chips. Looking really good along here. Got a little, kind of like a sweeping surface scratch. Little scratch there, little chip there. Little chip there. It's got a little anchor point for the bumper. Again, it's got no real chips or nothing, but it's got this damn black stuff on there. But it comes right off, so it's got that scratch. It's got a little ding there and a little ding there on the tailgate, but that's it. Little sweeping surface scratches there. It does have some grouping of chipping on the edges. Well, here's what I was talking about. It's got its chips on the tailgate. Otherwise, it's in real nice condition. It's a little wet in the tailgate, or I mean in the bed, so if you saw some stuff on the ground while I was doing pictures. That's all it was just water leaking out of the tailgate or out of the bed. Little scratches there. It's got the base model bumper. It is tweaked this way a little bit, like you can see there. So if you were to get like a nice block of wood and a towel and put it between there and maybe go up against a tree or something, it would, on the bottom, would kind of flex it back. Or you could replace it with a chrome one, you know, it always looks nice. Little scratch there. It's got a larger scratch right there. You know, I got a scratch there. Probably all the same culprit. There. But I mean, overall, this is in really nice shape. Now, this is really the only body damage is like a little. Looks like they got into something here, and it might even be the same guy that did the back. Put a little indent. You know, there's no real paint damage. There's a little bit. You got a little bit of an edge. Another little grouping of chips. Get down here looking real good. This side doesn't have all that black stuff that the driver's side has, so it's kind of nice to see. Got another swooping scratch. Chips again there. It's not bent in or nothing, so you can just pop these out. There's your bolts. You just pull those out and you're ready to rock. Got chip there. I mean, these, it's kind of hard to find. I mean, a Power Stroke, usually these things just worked, especially the base models. To find one that's just over 100,000 miles is amazing. But I just saw there's a little ding on the side of the bed here I didn't notice before. You can see it right there. So figure out where I left off here. Might overlap a couple of chips. But I didn't want to leave that one out. I mean, you can see the rockers are just beautiful here. Nice shiny paint. No lifting issues. So I guess we'll take you, you know, the wipers are nice and tight. But here you can see that fogging again too. Got the fold-in mirrors. So inside is basically, I mean, perfect condition. You're not gonna run into any rust. I mean, there's just very little wear. I mean, even along here, they did have some steps at one time, you know, that hoop style that kind of come down. That's how they bolt up, and they typically snap out. So there's a hole for that there. But I would just put a filler bolt into it. No door hinge issues. The only flaws on the interior is a hairline crack there and a hairline crack there. But this piece does come out, and you can replace this final piece, but there's no wear up on the plastic area. It's got all the original manuals in the glove box. One of the few options it did get is, you know, obviously AC, but it had this panel here, this little storage carpeted area. Most, you know, the base models just come with just the top piece, and then you also got yourself a cup holder, which is kind of rare. That's actually an option. And then you have the headliner, which if it's a base, you'll just see white steel up there. Seats are perfect condition, no rust, no snow stress cracks. I mean, the rubber floor mat is, I mean, amazing condition. I mean, it's absolutely like show. But the doors is shut like a vault, just absolutely like new. And underneath is, I mean, just crisp and clean. It's pretty amazing. I mean, I'll show you behind the gas doors. Nice and clean. It's got the dual tanks, all that stuff works. So here's the driver's side. Show you nice shiny paint. I mean, under the hood is just amazing too. I'll take you into there. Shows you the VIN number, color code, axle code, all that good stuff. I showed you no stress cracks. So again, the floor mat is impeccable. Door hinges looking amazing. All this trim's nice and deep and black. No cracks, no issues. I mean, again, the seat is showroom condition. So I'll go ahead and take you into the hood. First, I'll try to pop down here where there's still some daylight so you can see how crisp and clean that is. I mean, you got all the original dealer markings. I mean, there's no dirt, cheap undercoating, road grime. I mean, the tranny's looking really nice. The rear differential doesn't have any leaking issues. I mean, if you look under the wheel well, still nice white paint. You can see the dealer markings there. But, oh, it has brand new Firestones. I mean, they look just literally brand new. These are the same kind that came on there new, I believe. You know, 235/85/16s. It's got the chrome center cap or chrome hubcaps there. So we'll take you down underneath the hood. You know, the tires are load range E. It's got a spare under the back. That was also an option. But you'll see, I mean, look under that hood. It's just insane. I mean, no overheat issues, just nothing. I mean, you got your original jack. You know, no accidents. These have never been adjusted out. 7.3 liter turbo diesel. A lot of times these are missing because people get in battery and then they just toss it for some crazy reason. You know, got your decals, got your AC. I mean, you still got your, you know, your wrapping and all that stuff. It's never tampered with. I mean, it's just beautiful. And we do a cold start video on this thing and a driving video, so I hope you guys can stick around. Oh, guess we need the key to get in, obviously. It's a one key system, so the keys on the door match the ignition. It's nice and warmed up now, so you know the wait to start light goes out really fast, but it's not crazy warm, just done a little bit of drive. 113, 415 on the Odo, probably have a couple more on there once she probably get some test drives and stuff. Runs nice and smooth, no shaking, good belts. Nice green coolant. I mean, it just runs like an ox. I mean, I think every Ford guy just loves the sound of a Power Stroke. Just a clean run. You know, you can see your exhaust isn't shaking or nothing. I mean, when these things run rough, this exhaust is kind of all over the place, but hood shut's beautiful. So, all right, everybody, this is our 1996 Power Stroke, 2-owner, completely all original rust-free truck. It's going to be a 7-day auction at no reserve, so good luck.